It is Melk still here with you for another glorious Idle Heroes video. So today I will be talking about my Tavern strategy, specifically my reroll strategy. I've refined it over time. There was a point in time where I basically just re-rolled and only looked for 3 4-star, basically 4-star and above quests. And anytime I got to a 4 and above, I just settled on it. But I've come to realize that the tavern stuff, it sucks up a lot of gems if you're not careful, especially if you're a free-to-play player like I am now, or like bordering on free-to-play. Okay, not really. But if you're a dolphin spender like I am, it starts to add up every time you roll up a significant amount of quests. And I'm a VIP 11, so I get 13 quests a day. And if you get like a lot of duds, like I did today, those rerolls, they cost 10 gems a piece, and before you know it, they're going to cost, you would have sacrificed like 300-400 gems just re-rolling on shit, and you're getting nowhere. The point of Tavern above all else is to break even while looking for 6 and 7-star quests. That's my sole objective, right? If I break even from what I get, and I get like especially 7-star quests, which are so rare, right? You can spend 3,000 to get it, but I don't really want to spend 3,000 to get it. I mean, the cheat way to get 3,000, spend 3,000 and not feel like a loser for spending 3,000 and getting nothing, is basically what I do is I save up my these blue ones, these what do you call them? These what scroll types are those? What are the blue ones called? I want to call them elite and basic, but might not be, and I might just sound like an idiot. So these basic, no, it is basic. Shit. So those basic scrolls, right? I basically, come the end of, before the server resets every month, I basically get them all out, and then I'm just re-rolling those constantly until I get 4 or 5-star. And I'll have about 30 of them, and I'll re-roll all of those, and that's a quick way to spend up to 3,000 gems just to get that 7-star quest. But effectively, like I said, sole objective for me of Tavern quests, apart from completing the daily requirement of, doing 2 of these, which is very easy to do. My sole objective is to get 6 and 7-star quests, and having spent break even in terms of when I re-roll and what I get out of it and what I eventually settle on. I want to finish in a net 0 position, right? Which is easier said than done. So having said that, let's go through my strategy and let's look at what we got. I'm VIP 13, so I get VIP 11, excuse me. So I get 13 quests a day. And I think if you're a higher VIP level, you're going to get more. So Tavern quest max limit 13. If you're VIP 12, you get 14. Max is 15 because there's only 13 levels of VIP. So that's why if you're looking at my Tavern, you're thinking, well, what the fuck? How come you got so many quests? It's because I'm VIP 11, guys. So then every day when it resets, I look for the 4, 5, 6-star stuff I get for free, and I just automatically lock that down. Then I basically look for anything that's 3-star that involves a gem or a book, and I lock that down straight away because those are worth about 10. The 3-star quests that you get that involve gems typically come. The reward is 19 to 20 gems, and that's enough for me to lock that down on that particular day. And similarly, if you get a book, an arena ticket, when I say book, I mean arena ticket, those are worth about 10 gems a piece. And so if you see one of those, and the reason why I say it's worth 10 gems a piece, because if you go in the Aspen Dungeon, which is the universal source of value and exchange, you can actually buy those books for 10 gems a piece. So if you see those books as part of the Tavern quest, right, and you only start seeing them at the 3-star level, I just lock those down straight away as well, because a reroll costs 10, right? So, like I said, the point is to break even. So, if you see something's worth 10, you would be a fool to reroll it, because the chances of getting anything any higher than that are very, very hard. So, we don't have any 3-star things that involve gems or books, so we're going to give that a miss. These basic scrolls are junk. So see how this is worth 10? You'd be a fool to these 2-star gem ones. You'd be a fool to re-roll. These 6 and 3, questionable, but the 10, definitely leave. The 7 will definitely just try our luck and re-roll. So there we go. Out of the, the 13 that I got, I chose to lock down 3. Out of the 13 that I got, I chose to lock down 3. Is that what we did? I'm confused. I'm so old now. Yeah, I get 13 today because I'm VIP 11, and I've locked down 3. That means we have 10 left that we have to re-roll. So with the 10 left that we have to re-roll. So before I re-rolled, the 3 that I got, that's all free, right? So that's out of the equation in terms of calculating break even. But then if I go to see what I got from the re-roll, these 9s, if I lock these down, I'm losing 1 gem a piece, which is still okay, which is close to break even. But then if we go here, see these 3-star ones that are worth gems. This is a +7, and I'm not going to tempt fate by re-rolling it again. These are, if in the second or third roll, if I see 3-star quests that are worth gems, like anything from 10 and up, basically, I just stop there and I'm like, I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm just going to lock that down. So 17, 17. So we're up 7, and up, 43. So 50, 57, we're up. 57 gems are up. And I do this in my head. 57 gems are up. Plus the 20 here. So that's 77. 77 plus the 125 is about 200. So we're 200 gems up after 2 rerolls. 200 minus the 100 that I spent on the reroll. So we're 100 gems up right now, right? The question is, do I tempt fate and do I lock these down? Or, because if I lock these down, then I'm 120 gems up. Or do I keep going? Let's just keep going. These books are locked down because that's 30 gems. This shard, it's not worth. The problem with this shard is it's not each 30. The point of calibration for shards is basically this. All right, so one of these costs 50. So 50 divided by 30 is what? Oh, I think Milk still think. It's about a little under 2 gems per 4-star shard. So how many are we getting here? How many are getting in the Tavern marketplace? 2 times 5 is 10. Let's just lock it down. I don't want to tempt fate because I'm a coward. But then it's a question of, do I tempt fate? So we're about 110 up in terms of gems. And like I said, we're about break even. That's what we're after. I could go further into break even if I lock down these 2 9-star ones, but I won't because we're doing a video, right? So this is a fucking disappointment. At this point in time, when you've re-rolled on your second re-roll, it's about cutting your losses because the odds of you getting anything any better, it's like a gambling addict. The longer this is a casino, right? So the longer you stay in the casino's house and the longer you play, the more you lose. That's how they make money, casinos, right? It's the same for Idle Heroes. The longer you stay, the more you are likely to lose. This one crystal, this one wishing coin, it's fucking worthless. It's worth about 6-7 gems max. So we've lost there. So that's a negative, 2 rolls to get that. So, like negative 13. So we've re-rolled for 50. We were 100, 110 up. So we're now up about 60. Now we're up, if I do it again, because there's nothing here worth saving, I'm only up 20. And we got lucky, right? That was our get out of jail free card. Doing these extra things like this, you see, I got lucky there. I got super lucky. There are some days where I just get constant streams of 1 and 2-star quests after rerolls. So now we are up kind of after that reroll, 50 plus 40 plus 50, 100, 120. We're back up about 100. I lost the math, but we're back up. And there we go again. Like super lucky. But that's my reroll strategy in a nutshell. It's very, very quick. Up to 2 to 3 times. Those are the key things I look out for. And like I said, I'm here to break even to get to 6 and 7-star quests. And you're probably like, well, Mel, fuck, I can't do the math that quickly. Guys, mental math training, get on it. If you want me to do a spreadsheet on, I guess, the calc behind, if you prefer a spreadsheet in terms of how you might follow the logic that I just explained, I'm happy to do it. Just leave it down in the comment below. But like I said, through very quick mental math and doing this 100 times, I've established general rules, and I don't do math exactly like that every single day, but I've established these mental rules in terms of things to look out for. Like if it's gems and it's it's a 3-star quest and it's the second roll or the first roll, I just lock that down straight away. Or if it's the first roll and it's a 2-star quest and it's like 10 gems, I'll lock that down straight away. There's these general rules that I generally abide by that get me to break even to make sure that I don't lose any gems when I do the tavern every single day. And like I said, I'm hunting for 6-7-star quests. If I'm short a 7-star quest, I'm going to wait until the end of the month to use up all my basics to spend my 3,000 gems to get my 1 7-star quest. And that's my strategy for Tavern, guys. Hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching.